Hi, I'm Johnetta Queen, and this is my contribution to Thoughts of Redemption. God changed my mentality. Through His grace, He allowed me to ultimately understand and come into the knowledge of His existence. His mere existence. Growing up, I was always in church. I loved it. It was fun. But I also had a little bit of skepticism regarding just what God was, who He was, what it meant, trying to wrap my head around the idea of this invisible, abstract God that I couldn't see. I was used to things that were concrete, that I could touch, that I could see, things that I could sort of envelop with my sensory abilities, but God, He wasn't like that. As time went on, I started praying more, and this sounds so cliche, but literally around like my middle school years, I would start praying and I would just start talking to God, and the more I talked to Him, the more I could feel Him talking back to me, and it was something I had never experienced. It was unlike anything I had ever felt before. I would talk to God and I would feel His presence, and slowly but surely I began to fully understand the idea of this relationship with this being that I could not see with my eyes. It was the best feeling I'd ever felt. Just kind of went with it. I just started living for God and just started having a great time. And if anybody's wondering if God's real, if He's out there, if He hears you, if when you're praying, there's, someone actually listening to you, He's listening. You're not talking to a wall. You're not talking to the air. Sometimes it can feel that way because He's not a physical being that can speak directly to you in a corporal body, but He's there. He's listening to you. If you're wondering if God exists, I'm telling you, please believe me. Believe the girl who was like, I don't know, I can't see Him. Believe me, I always believed in God deep down in my heart in theory, but it wasn't until I just experienced His presence that I was convinced. So if you want to know if God's real, I'm telling you, please talk to Him. Please just pour your heart out to Him. It doesn't have to be really crazy. It doesn't have to be full of big, multi-syllable words. You can just literally talk to Him the way you talk to anybody else. God, I need your help. Or God, thank you for this, thank you for that. Just talk to Him. If you're wondering if God's real, believe me, He's real. So talk to Him and find out for yourself. Alright, not the most climactic story. There was no huge epiphany. There was no big, crazy moment, but it was just a slow, gradual increase in my faith, and ultimately, I wouldn't change a thing. I'm so glad that I know God now. I'm so glad that He's part of my life. He is my life. And if you're wondering if God is real, He is real. Talk to Him. Have a great day. Bye.